20 minutes before she started kissing you.
I know. What?
Jesus Christ.
It ain't just a kiss, bro. Ready for this? I'm like, like we got the room to ourselves, right? My mate's gone. And I'm like, if we keep kissing, I'm going to start taking your clothes off. And she's like, I know. I'm like, oh my God, 20 minutes. I'm going to root this chick. She's hot. She's got a hot accent.
Yeah.
And then, so I just start taking her clothes off and one thing leads to another and I'm a lucky man. And we did move to the shower.
I got to get one of those camera things. You know what I mean? One of those
direct
things. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's not legit if we're using our hands and stuff, dude. But like,
Pretty ghetto.
it's all good. So again, we're going over this topic for the
Third time.
third time.
Well,
yeah,
third time lucky.
Third time lucky, man. But like, I actually stopped the camera work. We're live on the feed, and I was like, dude, stop. One of the cameras stopped, and I just wanted to make sure that everything's fucking legit. That's all, bro.
Yeah.
That's all that like means the world to me, man. As long as it's legit and it's what I wanted it to be, then that's all that matters, dude.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about this podcast, Kayde, is I've known for a fact that you put the time and effort into it. You've got freaking sign, you've got a complete beautiful studio set up, and there are very few spaces in Perth that you could do podcasting like this one. Like for a private residence, this is top-notch stuff.
Well, I mean, there's so many people that I want to bring on, dude. But if I just had a microphone, it was like me and my laptop. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, talking to this, I'm going to record this on my phone, record to my Bluetooth and upload it. Like, no one's going to want to do it, bro. Like, I want to meet some really fucking interesting people. We've got some comedians that want to jump on. We've got people that are in the mining industry. We've got strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have so many strippers, bro. We have
Sold.
I don't think you understand how many strippers we actually have that are keen as fuck.
And female as well, right?
Yeah, dude. Like so many people that are like, hey man, just want to talk about getting my tits out a little bit.
And the other thing too, I think that everyone that's watching and listening to this podcast for the first time, Kayde, bro, just a quick synopsis, your claim to fame, who you are, exactly, because I think new people that are tuning in would love to know that so they can follow the journey of Wilkoz World.
Oh man, I was that cockhead from fucking Bachelorette season 5. You know what I mean, dude? Like I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm hoping it'll come across a whole lot. I think one of the big ideas for me to do a podcast is me going like, I'd love to show the world who I actually am. You know what I mean? Like I've done the 10,000 followers just from modeling alone. You know what I mean? And so many people are like, oh, you're doing so well for yourself. Oh my God, that's so crazy. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not a representation of who I am as a person. Like people don't get it. So I would rather be able to showcase to the world like who I am and what I like and the people that I like around me and the people that I find interesting. Like broadcast that shit, because one day you're going to be 45 and you could have your kid on the podcast one day, man.
Yeah.
How trippy would that be? You're like, so you're going through puberty. Tell us about that. Yeah, 100%. So I thought we'll give an intro to everyone else as well, though. Like, we'll start with my flesh and blood over here. So this is Jason Van Millen. Is related as fuck. Van Millen, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know,
M-I-N-N-E-N.
Fuck it.
For everyone.
He lives with my dad.
For everyone who wants to go
His
for a
dad
stalk.
lives with me.
So do we look alike?
Absolutely. I'd say it's the nose and the chin. Strong jawline.
That's our worst.
Well,
That's our worst feature, our nose.
What's wrong with the jawline?
Jawline, nothing.
No, it'd be straight 10s if we didn't have our noses, bro. We're about 8.5.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, Mason, because I say they don't look anything alike.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think we look alike at
I'm
all.
too drunk.
Although I agree about the nose thing, but everything else, yeah.
Shit, boy. Oh, fuck it. Can you pour me a drink? That kind of hurt.
Fair enough.
Nathan.
Yeah, so for anyone
Go on.
that doesn't
Tell us about
know,
yourself. Go.
yeah, sure. Thank you, Kayde. So yeah, I was keen to jump on as a co-host. I have done the Power Passion podcast before. I've done around 60 episodes as a podcaster. Currently doing computer science. I did a commerce degree previously, so I kind of want to combine those two to get involved in the world of software and computers and programming, all that kind of geeky kind of stuff. But yeah, I was really excited to come to co-host this podcast with you, Kayde, because I know that you're going to bring a myriad of people. And to be fair with you, in this small town that is Perth, it's beautiful because we can network the heck out of this, get to know some really good people, have some really insightful conversations. And then because of the beautiful nature of the internet, we can take that shit global.
I like that, dude. And Jessie, tell us a little bit about yourself, my boy.
Yeah, well, being put on the spot like this, I never really know what to say. I am 29 years old. I've been in Perth my whole life. I work as a marriage celebrant, which brings some very unique scenarios to the table each and every day. And I'm a part of this podcast because you reached out and you seen some of the stupid shit I put up on my own socials, and you thought it was funny, and you thought I'd bring some value.
Dude, I thought it was so funny. The fucking cat thing that you do when the cat was on your car and you're like,
hey, Persh.
Good man, Persh. Can you do the thing? It's like, hey, Persh.
Hey, Persh. Come give me some cuddles, Persh.
Dude, I thought that shit was so funny, man. And like, the main thing that I find important is to make sure that shit is fucking funny as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have some episodes where I want to get to know people and feel a little emotional that day and shit like that. Like, I want to get to know people really well. But main thing is comedy, bro. Like, there is not, like, to me, life is about fucking having fun. You know what I mean? That's what I always have. And you know what? Marriage Celebrant. Tell me about that. I want to know about that, dude.
Now, we've gone over this. Did you accidentally say celibate then again?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Sounds about right.
It sounds celibate.
Sounds something else.
Celibate?
So for all, no, celebrant.
I haven't gotten laid in a while.
Celebrant.
Celebrant with an R and an A.
Celebrate.
Celebrate, bro.
Yeah.
So you're like
brand.
celebrating
Celebrate.
the fact that people aren't Christian.
Jesse, have the
Pretty
floor.
much, yeah.
But you used the term when we were talking before. You're like drive-through wedding.
Oh, right. Okay. So right now I'm contracted with the Perth Marriage Office where they do drive-through weddings. That's my way of explaining. They do registry style, which simply means the couples come in, they say their legal vows. I do my legal responsibilities, signing the paperwork. They're very quick weddings. You know, they're less than $2,000.
So you don't
Do they get to
them
know you
intimately,
well?
yeah.
Do they seem like people that are... You know what? The one thing that I want to ask, though, do they seem like people that were really, really, really love at the time? Do you know what I mean?
Well,
they got
man,
married 30
listen.
days ago. They're like, oh my God, I love you.
Listen to this. I did a wedding yesterday. It was an Indian lady and an Australian bloke, and they were bawling their eyes out, saying their vows, just saying how much they love each other. Tears were streaming down their faces. It was like a toddler watching a toddler cry.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So if that doesn't explain someone's love, I'm not sure what else would.
But I mean, in like such a short period of time, because a lot of my mates have gotten into relationships and stuff, right? I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but when you have mates that are really keen on someone really, really quick, there's that honeymoon period.
Sure.
But maybe some people would get married in that honeymoon period and they'd be like, oh my God, I love you so much. They'd be like, oh my God, I love you too. Bang, let's get married. But that honeymoon, like at the top of the fucking food chain thing, would be at the pinnacle of that when you're getting them married, and the emotions would be flying. Everything would sound so romantic. But is it the same as someone that's been engaged for fucking 7 years?
Fascinating, right? Because like at the same time, you're thinking of that, oh, wow, it's like spur of the moment. But that's another assumption, right? Now, not all of the people that are getting married are spur of the moment, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah.
Right. So it's a wide array of people.
Yeah.
That get
Yeah,
married.
yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. One thing I was going to ask is just in general, have you ever had a husband and wife partnership that you bewed that don't look 100% into it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So my legal responsibility, and I should absolutely go ahead and say this, is to ensure that both parties are consenting to the marriage.
Right.
Now, and if I ask that question straight up, which I absolutely did with this couple, and they said yes, well, then I'm going to go ahead and proceed.
Yeah, sick.
But yeah, I don't know. The bride was just in a very grumpy mood.
What? How can you be grumpy on your wedding day? Isn't that like the bride's thing?
Remember, it is like drive-through style. It's very quick. It's not too elegant. It's less than $2,000. They haven't invested a gargantuan amount of effort, right? Yeah. Anyway,
What? Have you ever met someone that you're like, is this for a visa?
Now, I'll ask one question that will probably clear this up for Kayde. So, what is the setup like where you marry these people?
yeah, no, the venue is fucking tops. There's 3 different rooms, all, real nice.
Yeah,
wooden
nice.
floorboards, glassy windows, whatever.
So why would you pay for more? Like, I don't get it.
You mean, like, why would some couples, like, go ahead and do, like, $50,000 weddings?
It's
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
it's family pressures, right? I reckon family has a lot to do with it. It would have to be because there
Do
would be
any of you guys come from
one
an ethnic
side-
family that like weddings?
No, but I know
No.
that the one wedding that I went to for my cousin, she had a big decked out wedding. And I know that was predicated upon the fact that her father and mum had a pretty good wedding. They had like a big kind of family wedding. They had like always had like New Year's celebrations. So it was just one of those things. They just did it intuitively. Boom, 40K on the wedding. Yeah.
Ethnic?
No, Australian.
You're kind of tan. Ethnic?
My dad's lineage is Egyptian.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was born in Australia.
We
I
got a
was obviously
homie in
born
Egypt.
Australia.
We have a homie in Egypt, dude.
Shout out to Kenan.
Kenan, tell. Yeah, he used to date our cousin. He's in Egypt now, but like, so you're Egyptian?
Yeah.
That's gangster.
Just down the line, yeah.
Sick. That's fucking dope. I feel like we're ethnic, bro, because we're like, our parents, like, you're not that South African. I'm not that South African, but like, our parents are so South African, bro.
It hasn't rubbed off.
Yeah, maybe not, but like, we are so South African. Like, have you ever been to our family meetings? It feels ethnic, bro.
Beatings.
I'm gonna throw something out here. I think the South African accent is the most unattractive accent there is.
Yeah, but that's because
I
Leonardo
agree.
DiCaprio did it in Blood Diamond and he sucks shit, bro.
Oh, so it's his fault.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's his fault, bro. He was like, Yasis, come here, bro. Like, it sounded horrible.
I have to think about that for a second.
You should see our rugby team, bro. It's fucking gangster.
What do you think the hottest accent is?
Irish or Scottish.
The hottest
surely.
accent?
You think that's the hottest?
No, unattractive accent.
Well, Irish.
No,
Oh,
don't say
oh.
Irish. Like, the hottest accent.
What do you mean don't say Irish? He just bagged your accent.
I don't have a South African accent, so it's not that bad. I don't know. What do you think is the sexiest accent? I'm
I'll
not
tell
sure,
you.
dude.
I think the sexiest
There we go.
accent
Tell us.
UK.
Tell us.
UK? You like the
Fuck
UK?
yeah,
Yeah,
but-
specifically
UK
what? What type of accent in the UK? Specifically.
No.
Did you say Pacifically?
No, yeah, specifically what
Are you triggered, bro? Are you triggered?
What's pronunciation?
Yeah. I would say
Bartender.
I don't mind the Manchester accent. Don't mind
Okay.
Manchester.
What do you mean? Like, a soccer hooligan fucking chick just like causing shit outside your house?
No, it's just like
You can do better than that, Mason. You're studying
That's what
computer
it is.
science.
That's what it is. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I stand by it. Manchester accent.
My favorite accent? New Zealand.
I lived in New Zealand, dude. Like, explain, Jesse, please explain that. Fuck me.
What? I'm confused. What am I explaining?
Oh, well,
How the Kiwi accent is sexy.
Shit, man. How do you explain what you like about people? You know, like, how do you explain the color orange? You know, it's orange, right?
yeah, it's very subjective.
Yeah,
So
no,
for-
true.
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
true,
And so
very
for
true.
me, it's like, I don't know why I like it.
Yeah.
I just find it.
But
I
is
just-
it like a Kiwi accent that's like really Kiwi, or is it Kiwi accent that's just like subtly Kiwi?
Well, Kiwi.
Tell us about the Kiwi girl that you met that one time. Tell us about that Kiwi girl you
Oh,
met that
actually,
one
that
time.
is a funny story.
Yes.
That's a fucking funny story,
Let's
man.
go, bro. Let's
This
go,
is good.
go.
This is good. So
I want to hear it.
I recently got Hinge. All right.
So did you meet
Yeah,
a Kiwi bird on the dating app?
Oh, I sure did, my friend. This
Yeah,
this
well,
was my
tell me the
first
story.
Hinge date, and it's a fucking crack up. Well, I hope it's a crack up. Now I've just gone ahead and said that, so now you know, put myself on a pedestal. I got to better deliver.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so my best mate, who is quite wealthy, he owns a real estate business. He was in Perth for a bit. He's got a room at the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, sexy.
I'm just there hanging out with him, and we're trying to decide what to do. And I just jump on Hinge and I hit up, you know, the handful of conversations that are happening. And and this one Kiwi girl said, "I'll come and meet you at the Ritz-Carlton." Fuck yeah! I'm like, oh, okay, cool. All right, I wasn't expecting anyone to actually take me up on that. Yeah, I don't know. We're just the three of us, me, her, my best mate, hanging out in the room, and my best mate decides to go to the pub. We're like, we'll meet you there. I thought that's odd. He's leaving me the room, and I didn't. And I just met her, right? We hadn't even been together for 20 minutes, and she gave me a compliment. I gave her one back. We started kissing.
What was the compliment?
I don't know. It's just something
like
about
your
my
shirt.
style. Like,
Yeah.
you know, for those who can't see right now, I guess I am a bit of a musician type, rocker type vibe. That's my aesthetic, and that's what she complimented, and I complimented her back, and yeah, kissing, and then
So wait, she said, "I like your shirt," and you're like, "I like your shirt," like type thing.
shit, man, I don't know. I don't know what to tell.
But
you.
anyway, so you started kissing. She started kissing.
We're on the topic of sex pretty much. So I want
No, wait, hold on.
I want to transition to his thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Transition
to
clean,
Jessie.
brother.
So Considering we're on this topic, I would love to know your perspective on the open-mindedness of the swinger community.
Oh shit, my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
No.
If you'd like to comment.
My opinion on that, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Wait, but I just want to hear what happened to that girl, bro.
Yeah, let's finish that off and then
Let's finish that up.
Okay,
We'll finish
okay,
that up.
okay. Into that,
We'll
mate.
finish that up, and then we'll hear about what
Yeah.
Jason's got going on.
Well, okay, so what was I saying?
me out of
We
it.
started kissing. The
Right.
kissing got a little
She
more.
gave you a compliment. You gave her a compliment.
Yeah, then the kissing, and then
Yeah.
then the passion starts heating. The kissing becomes a bit more intense, and like I said before, I'd only been with her 15, 20 minutes at this point. I'm like, there's no way.
20 minutes before she
Yes.
started kissing you.
I know. What?
Jesus
It
Christ.
ain't just a kiss, bro. Ready for this? I'm like, we got the room to ourselves, right? My mate's gone, and I'm like, if we keep kissing, I'm gonna start taking your clothes off. And she's like, I know. I'm like, oh my god, 20 minutes. I'm gonna root this chick. She's hot. She's got a hot accent.
Yeah.
And then so I just start taking her clothes off, and one thing leads to another, and I'm a lucky man. Lucky man. And yeah, we did move to the shower.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. Ever. I don't think any of us have.
What do you mean?
That's never happened to me.
What a hookup.
You mean I hook up within 20 minutes of meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've had
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait.
Ooh.
I've had that. Easy.
No, wait, hold up.
What do you mean?
No, wait,
I've
hold
got
up.
sex stories.
No, wait, hold up. All right, Jason.
I'm not doing this. Let's go back to Mason.
I just realized the audience, the target audience. Jason, what's going on with you, mate? How are you?
I'm celibate.
Handsome. You're celibate.
Yep.
Dig into this motherfucker, bro. Like, what's up?
I
What
don't-
accents do you
You're
find
certainly
sexy?
not
Oh.
celibate.
I don't know.
Look at him. You can't have that much testosterone and be fucking celibate.
I don't
Yeah.
really
What
explain
accents do
Your
that.
you
arms are
use?
as big as my fucking head.
I know, dude. What accents do you find sexy? Tell me.
Oh. I'm going to say Italian.
Italian? Why?
I just do. Just the way they are as people, I guess.
What do you mean? Like sleep
Just-
during the day? Shit, like-
Italians don't sleep in the day.
They're nocturnal.
No.
they have siestas, don't
Pretty
they?
much
Or was that
just Batman.
Mexican?
Just come out of their cave.
They speak the same language. Some Italians and
Are
oh,
you
that's
talking about their
Spanish.
about not work. Right, back to Mason.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
What do you want to know, Jason?
Fuck.
I want to know your take on swingers.
Swingers?
Would you get involved?
Swingers.
Well, first of all, I've never been involved in a swingers party, but I can only take from an imaginative kind of standpoint. I can speculate in my mind what it would be like. I would walk in, leather jacket on, be like, boom,
And nothing
get a
would happen.
drink. Pretty much, yeah. I guess so. Apparently, that's the way it's going. And yeah, so I would just literally experience the
You're like,
moment.
yo, Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Pick a pill.
But the reason that we're talking about that is Jessie actually has attended a few of them.
Yes.
What are they like?
Educate us.
And what do people that might be looking to attend in the future need to know about them?
Oh, I love that second question. So,
What do people need to? Yeah. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So what do I like about them? Being in an inclusive community, being around people who don't give a fuck, being around people who are open about sex, they're friendly about sex. It's talking about sex and being about sex is as normal as wearing clothes. It just is, and it just feels fucking right. Okay.
If I can imagine it right, so you've got like a common like date where like you're wining and dining, like whatever, 3 dates. Whereas at a swingers event, there's still some social niceties that occur before you get it on.
Relation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There can be like you can immediately get into it. Like if there's an orgy happening, and people are already having sex.
But do you have to
then
use? You have
can-
to use your manners and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you an example. So I walked into the play tent, and my friend Darcy is eating out the ass of a.
Eating out the ass, bro. My mum's watching this.
Oh, really?
Jason's mum. Yeah, no,
My
carry
mum
on.
would.
Well,
watch this.
Actually, my mum
we're
wouldn't
all adults
expect.
now,
Yeah,
guys.
my mum
We're-
wouldn't expect any less.
We're fucking nearly 30.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
know. How fucked up is that, bro?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm a day over 24.
Anyway, eating ass.
Okay, carry on. Carry on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now what we were talking about, can you just slide on in there? But there has to be some sort of introduction and some niceties. So Darcy, my mate's eating the ass of this absolute 10. Well, watching Darcy do his thing inspired me. So once I felt he had had enough time, I made my way over and I said, "Can I have a turn?" And before I swapped places with Darcy, I crawled up the mattress and I introduced myself. And she told me her name, and I asked.
So wait, so
her
did
for
you
consent.
agree with her like, "Hi, my name is Jessie. I'm about to eat your ass."
wait, slow up, stop. So
If someone's coming up behind you eating your ass, bro, like you want some fucking paperwork, bro.
I love the depiction though, because Jessie's like, it's funny because it seems as almost like it's a beautiful, just myriad of just chicks, and then you're like friends going, "Hey, this looks like fun." It's like kindergarten. You're like, "Hey, come play on this week's set."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In a
That's
pleasure
why
way.
you have consent forms.
pleasure way.
dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Check your privilege.
No, but verbal. Obviously, there's no forms. But verbal. But yeah.
Yeah.
So carry on, sir.
Yeah, well, introduced, asked if it's okay if me and Darcy swapped, and with it, she emphatically said yes. So me and Darcy swapped, and Darcy starts eating the ass out of his girlfriend, and
his girlfriend was there. Oh my god.
his girlfriend was watching.
It's a freaky couple.
And this hot chick, her boyfriend was watching.
What?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, my guy. Yeah.
That's awesome. So like, what happened after that?
Well, I start eating it.
Were you making eye contact with him?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
You weren't doing this.
No, I absolutely threw up the horns many times throughout the night, and there were a few moments where I was involved in sex, where I looked up around the room, and if I locked eye contact with anyone, I'd actually flex my bicep whilst I was thrusting.
Yeah,
and
nice,
I felt like
nice.
the fucking man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, look, I mean, fuck. I mean, I went to one sex party. One.
Yep.
Right? And I didn't, I'm not going to say gel, but like, I found people fascinating there, bro. Like, when I have a couple of drinks, I'm like, oh my God, tell me a little bit about yourself, dude. Like, I want to know. And when I went to this one sex party, bro, like, my mate took me, I'm not going to name that mate, but he took me to the sex party, and I went there and I was just like, "Hey man, what's up? Like, how are you?" And they're like, "I'm good. Like, my name's fucking whatever." And they started talking. I'd carry on drinking. And then as I carried on drinking, I would find this person more interesting. So all of these people had sex in all these other rooms. And one of my friends actually had sex in all of these other rooms. And he was like, "Man, you didn't see it, bro. There were people fucking each other. There were people doing this. There were people doing that. I was like, no, I spent all my time just literally getting to know people, bro. That he found me at the end of that fucking, at the end of the sex party, he found me in a spa pool with my arm around a bloke going, or a bloke or a chick, I'm not sure, but going like, "Yeah, man, like fucking wow." Like just listening to what they said. And then he asked me in the morning, he was like, "Do you remember anything from that party?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, sounds shit.
That's fascinating. That's actually fascinating because in many ways, Kayde was the more holistic person. He got to know the personality.
But like, I was literally, my mate found me in the end of that fucking night, and he was like, "Dude, you're in a spa pool just chatting people's ears off, bro." Like,
Must have taken something.
Yeah,
That's what it
I was
is.
going to ask that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you take drugs?
nah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
right.
switched on when I do take drugs.
Did you
But no, I
want,
didn't
did
take
you want
any
to get
drugs.
involved at all at any stage?
No, I wasn't horny, bro. Like, if I had remembered the night and would have felt horny,
Were
I
you with
would've-
anyone? Were you independently there alone, or were you there alone? Or
No, I was there with all the boys, man.
Oh,
which
were-
were all
were any of the
banging, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, they were all there banging, bro.
boys were
But
doing
I was like, I ain't banging, dude. Like, I just didn't fuck, bro.
there you go.
It's just not my. Maybe it's not my thing. Or maybe I missed it. I don't remember. I don't remember, bro. I
There you
don't
go.
remember.
Well,
Literally.
hats off to you, sir.
But I kind of feel like that might run in the family. I feel like you would do the same thing if you went to a sex party. I feel like you would do the same thing.
I'll be like the head honcho.
What? Fucking everyone.
Completely different animal.
Oh, shut your fucking.
I'll back it
mouth.
up. I'll back it up.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'll
that
tell you
topic.
what, I'm keen to hear more about your time on reality TV.
That's a good topic.
Yeah, go on.
Fuck.
That would
I want
give- that would-
Jason to talk a little bit more.
But Kate,
No, I don't want it.
Kate, that'll give a good context for the audience that's going to grow and follow you, dude.
What do you want to know about the show, man?
I want to know if the rumors are true. Is it full directed? You are told what to do, and they remove all of your personality, who you are, and they make you into someone that you're not.
I think it's like 50-50, bro. Like I legitimately think it's 50-50, man. Like, so the reason why I said that is because the Zac Efron thing that I did wasn't something that was completely scripted by me. But all I said was, I was like, when I did my first interview, they're like, you were there because you did an interview for The Bachelorette as well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But they did an interview of me, and they said, and one of the producers was like, oh my God, you look like Zac Efron. What the fuck? I was like, yeah, Zac Efron who was in like 17 again, bro. Like not fucking what he is now. Like if you look at Zac Efron's face compared to what he used to be to what he looks like now, completely fucking different ball game.
Yeah.
Like he's chiseled and like, you know what I mean? Like now, like
He's manly.
Yeah, he's like super manly, bro. But like now, like maybe I looked like him in 17 again. I don't know. But they pushed me to do that shit. Anyway, so they're like,
so typecasting.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. They were like, oh, you're Zac Efron, you should do the Zac Efron thing. So when I walked down the red carpet dressed as the Baywatch, I was like, okay, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I might as well make it as unbelievable as I possibly can. So like Conor McGregor does the McGregor walk, like Vince McMahon. So I like did the McGregor walk down the whole thing. I was like, there's no way they can take me seriously. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, if I say I look like Zac Efron, I'm going to look like a fucking douchebag. And she goes, oh, who you meant to be? You dress so crazy. I was like, oh, I'm David Hasselhoff. She was like, oh. And then I could see her earpiece, like, it wasn't vibrating, but like, if I think back on it, it was like vibrating. It was like, she went, Zac Efron was in Baywatch. You're Zac Efron. So obviously the producers were like saying shit in her fucking ear. Yeah. And I'm going, no, I'm David Hasselhoff. And then they cut it to me to say, do I look familiar? And she said, Zac Efron was in Baywatch. And then I'm going like, and then they managed to cut it to make me look like I was trying to be Zac Efron.
Well, I mean, they would have costumed you specifically to Zac Efron, and then you went off the script. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man. But like, literally see her eyes like just fucking flaring up like this, and she was like, "Oh, Zac Efron was in Baywatch," and you can literally hear her saying the exact same thing. And I was like, I told her I was David Hasselhoff. Technicality. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So
and then I was the back.
right.
But you cannot do shit when people have like control of your editing, bro.
So you said 50-50. So how much of how many instances just like that, Kayde, occurred?
Like I think like that might have happened. I noticed it, but I think did it happen later? No. I think they might have tried it with it. It would have been too distracting and they took it off her. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people got to know her and they said she was fantastic. She seemed smooth. But when I met her, I didn't think she sounded smooth. I didn't think she sounded like legit. You know what I mean?
Was
like,
her skin smooth?
I didn't touch it. I didn't ask her if she moisturized.
You just want to eat ass, don't you?
Maybe. I thought Angie was hot as oh my Lord.
You thought she was hot?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Really?
You weren't attracted to her?
No.
Yeah, okay. There you
Not at
go.
all. Yeah, but
Subjective,
I got a fucking 10 out of 10 at home, bro. Like, what up?
You sure do, my friend.
So another thing I would love to hear from you, Kayde, is what was the experience after The Bachelor? Like, because...
Oh, man, I was famous for like fucking 20 minutes, dude. Like, I was
Yeah, okay.
literally famous for like 20
Okay.
minutes. Like, I would be walking down the street and people were like, fuck you, Zac Efron. Like, literally, bro. Like, for about 20 minutes after the show, I was fucking famous, bro. It was crazy.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm just curious about that because you told me before that one of the many motivations for this podcast was to transcend any public, idea of what Kayde is as a person. You know what I mean?
Well, they controlled of like everything that it's crazy. Like, most of my following are people that know me, bro. Like, literally are people that know me. Like, some people don't know me, but some people actually really do know me, and they're the people that support me. So when I did Kayde Wilkie and I was doing like modeling and stuff like that, a lot of people that I knew were the first break of that support, and then other people would follow after that. But I think when people saw the show, they were like, shit, that's not you, bro. That's literally not you. And then those people that big bulk that would follow me from the start wouldn't quite transition to the end, because the people that didn't know me would follow the fuckwit side. Do you know what I mean?
Do you care though? Because you at the time felt that it was right for you. And what was the many reasons why people thought that it was not on personal brand, I guess, right? Because that's what we're talking about in a sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, why was it not? Why were the first initial like homegrown followers not into the Bachelor?
Let me tell you why I didn't succeed on that shit. Yeah, because I'm old school, bro. I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like, men are fucking built different. We're not. The thing with the Bachelorette that I feel like the thing with the Bachelorette that really didn't gel with me, it was like, have you ever seen Mean Girls?
Sure.
Imagine that, but dudes, bro. You'd feel uncomfortable. You'd feel excluded because you're a man, bro. You're a man. You like your men the way fucking men are.
You're a blokey bloke, Kayde.
You're a fucking blokey bloke. You know what I mean? Like, you like men saying shit to your face. You don't like men saying shit behind your back. So I'd be interviewed in this camera, and they'd say, so what do you think about Tim? What do you think about Kieran? What do you think about this guy?
Yeah, right.
And they were the big things. Like, then they were like the big fucking, what do you think about this person? I'd look the camera right in the eyes and I'd say, I'm not going to talk shit about another man unless I say it to his face. If you and I did a show together and the camera asked me, what do you think about Mason? I'd go, I think he's a great guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't get views, does it?
No, it doesn't get views. Exactly. That's why I'm not famous.
No, that's fair. And I feel like personally, like everyone can kind of get aboard with the fact that it's a common thing that happens. Like, I always find it awkward when you're kind of like socially just talking over like a cup of coffee or having a drink at a bar and someone asks you, what do you think of this person? I don't understand the expectation that goes on in a person's mind of what they want to vibe out of like what I'm supposed to say about person XYZ. It's like, it's a really weird thing and it's commonplace. And you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. Look, I've spoken about other people behind their back and people tend to do it. But I think the reason human beings tend to do it is because they don't have enough going on in their own life, or they don't have enough things that they're passionate about that they can actually talk about and engage with the person that they're talking to. And because of that, they end up engaging in almost kind of like primal tribalism, guys. You know, just like, oh, what's going on in the freaking tribe? You know, this person, what do you think of that? So it's a weird thing. It might be like a survivalist thing. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Like that whole getting you on side and engaging if this person thinks the same way about another person that you do.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. It's
and they do that on the show, so all the viewers around Australia can hear your opinion on these people, which you wouldn't give, Kayde, because you're a blokey bloke. That's not you. So that a certain percentage of the audience would like you, and then of course another certain percentage would fucking hate you.
I think it was 2 weeks after the show was filmed. Jason, myself, and Dominic were sitting in a table at Lookout. You know Lookout? How you got those little booths and shit?
Fucking oath, my guy.
You know that shit?
Scarborough.
Yeah, man. So Jason, my friend Dominic, and myself were sitting there in the Lookout. So we're all chilling there. We're all like doing our thing and stuff like that. And I just come fresh out the show. Now, Jason is a very good-looking motherfucker, bro. He sat there on the table, and these girls came up, and they went, oh, my God, you're the guy from The Bachelor. Oh, my God. And they all started freaking out. And there was the three of us. And we're like, are you guys cool? Like, are we fucking cool? So we all sat there and chilled out. And like she was asking about me. She was like, oh, so like how long have you been on the show? Like what have you been doing? Like blah, blah, blah. And so like talking to me like really personal. And then one of the girls like turned to Jason and she asked Jason, she was like, oh, what's your name? And he was like, oh, I'm Jason. And then as soon as he said, I'm Jason, she like turned away and started talking to someone else. And then me and the other bro just started pissing ourselves laughing. We're like, oh my God, was that like the wrong answer? Like, I don't understand. Like, she just was not interested in Jason in like the fucking. But yeah, and for about like 15 minutes, bro, I was like famous after that shit, man. It was crazy.
The funny thing about it is like, I think back to when we were all growing up, right? And like the influence that television had over us in comparison to how it is now. Do you know what I mean, Kate? I almost think that like if you were to go on reality television maybe 10 years ago.
When you're a kid, you just want to like power up and go Super Saiyan and punch another kid in the face.
100%. The influence of television 10 years ago was supercharged. So that 20 minutes of fame that you experienced after The Bachelorette might have been a year. Could have been.
Yeah, but it was like a different kind of it was like a different kind of fame. It was like a fuck you, dude, I hate you. And like another group of people, they were like, I fucking love you, I want to bang you. Like it was weird, bro. It was like one extreme to the other. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's great. I mean, it sounds pretty authentic, but like amplified to the human experience. You know what I mean? People naturally
Jesse would have taken
progressively
advantage of
find
that and be like,
yeah, I feel
mate,
like Jessie would have done it. Yes.
she would have loved it, eh?
Jessie,
Bachelorette.
how do you think you would deal with fame?
Shit. Well, listen, guys. I've had minor brushes with fame already, having played in a band when I was younger, and touring Australia a few times.
I kind of feel like he would have been destined for it.
Ah,
But
thank you.
I'm
a
I don't know if he would have been. I don't know if he would have been bitchy enough to make it, bro. You know what I mean?
What, in this day and age, or are you
No, in
talking
this day and
about,
age, no, he's too much of a man, bro. I don't know if he would have been bitchy enough to make it, bro. Seems too legit. You know what I mean?
There's something I want to say about fame and how I would deal with it. When I was younger, I'm a big fan of heavy metal music, right? And whenever touring bands came to Perth and I got to meet my artists, are we good, by the way?
Yeah.
Do we need?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, our cameras are good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Whenever I got to meet my favorite artists, you know. I got to chat with them, right? And they would give me the time, and some artists wouldn't give me the time. And being young and being able to meet my idols, I got a taste of what it would be like if I was famous and I would speak to people who looked up to me.
And how did that sound? Like, what would you do?
Fuck, mate. Well, when my band got to a point of prominence many years ago, shit, man, I'd ask the fans who came up to me for signatures and buying our merch and all that shit. Like, what's your favorite song? What was your favorite part in the set? Did you get a mic grab? Were you moshing in the pit?
Yeah.
Where were you standing? You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Mason, how would I deal with fame? I think I'd be all right with it.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I'd be that type of guy. Like,
Interesting.
you know.
But was it ever at a level where you felt it was too much? Like,
No.
did you? So you didn't close up when the attention was on you?
No.
Okay.
Fuck it, man. What's up? I think we're about to call it quits. That's it.
Right.
Boom.
Cool.
Guys,
So high five, man.
episode 1 and
Episode 1. Love you all.
Lovely. Cool.
hell yeah, keep it real.